My name's Gabriel and I have what they call schizophrenia. So today's video is about um, how I got put on Seroquel yesterday. So basically the plan was to go on Seroquel because the clozapine kind of lowers the dopamine in some sort of way, and it makes you have more anxiety, it makes you more forgetful, it makes you depressed. So Seroquel is a mood stabilizer, so it's supposed to elevate me a little bit and produce a bit of dopamine, allowing me to remember better and focus better. So I started my first dose of Seroquel last night. So I also want to start off this video saying the last 3 days I was on a heart, or the last 2 days I was on a heart monitor. So for 50 hours I was on a heart monitor. I just took it off an hour ago because I got sick of it. I was supposed to take it off tomorrow morning. I took it off an hour ago because basically I needed a shower and I was getting sick of the thing hanging off of me. So 48 hours of a recorded heart rate I think is more than enough. So basically my doctor wanted me to do that because my heart rate is naturally high, and he wanted to figure out what my resting heart rate is. So now that's done, and he's going to get the results when he comes back into work. But yeah, back on the topic of the Seroquel. So basically, I just started the Seroquel last night, 50 milligrams, so I'm on 475 milligrams of clozapine and 50 milligrams of Seroquel at bedtime. And I take them, and last night, after taking them, within 30 minutes, I felt really sleepy, which was pretty cool, but I kind of wanted to stay up a bit later. But I took them and I was really sleepy, and I fell asleep probably within seconds of laying down. And I woke up and I had a decent day today. I've been relying on clonazepam, which is a benzodiazepine, and I've been relying on that for 2 months now, but I didn't need to take any today, and I guess that's because of the Seroquel, which is awesome. So the Seroquel is actually having a good effect, so it should help me get off the benzodiazepines as well. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm sure tomorrow will be even better, and I might be able to drink alcohol every now and then because of Seroquel. What my problem was with alcohol, every time I drank, I was drinking a depressant while I was depressed, and that was the issue that I learned. Never drink a depressant when you're depressed. Don't drink alcohol if you're depressed. And Seroquel is supposedly going to help with my depression and elevate my mood, but I'm not on it just so I can drink. Don't get me wrong. It's just it'd be nice to enjoy something every now and then that most people get to enjoy. I've been finding that there's a lot of things that schizophrenia and depression and anxiety are preventing me from doing. You know, not everyone smokes weed and drinks and all that, but I still want to be able to relax on a Friday night like people do my age. You know, I'm 22 years old. Everyone's having a good time, and I just want to be able to do the same. But I'm fine waiting until I'm a bit better. So I've been playing GTA 5 a lot to distract my time. Last couple of days I didn't really play much, but I've been also watching YouTube. After this video I might play some Flight Simulator, so that's pretty exciting. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator X, which is the old version, and I've learned how to fly a Boeing 737. I've been playing it since 2019. So I've learned how to fly Boeing 737s, smaller aircrafts, and Boeing 747, but I'm more good with the Bombardier CRJ 700 and the Boeing 737. Those are my two, those are the two planes that can easily fly, and with no doubt in my mind, I do believe if I was on a plane, a Boeing 737, and the pilot had some issue and died, I do believe that I'd be able to land the plane. Like, I know it's just a game, but I do believe that it's taught me everything that I need to know about the plane, because all the buttons are the exact same as real life. The only thing I would have a problem with is when you're on a plane and you're taking off, you feel yourself lift off the ground. You feel like you're floating. So I feel like I would have an issue trying to control the aircraft while going through that feeling of elevation, because it's a very distracting feeling. So that's the only thing that a computer flight simulator doesn't teach me, is how to control an aircraft while you're going through motion sickness, I guess. I don't even know if that's what you call it, but yeah. So yeah, I've been playing Flight Simulator. I've been playing GTA 5 online. I just bought a few days ago. I bought an airport hangar on GTA Online. Spent a few dollars on that, and I bought a private jet. So if any of you don't know about GTA 5 Online, you can actually go on first person view. So when you're in the plane, it's actually like you're inside of it. You can see the controls and stuff. It's not, the controls aren't really what they look like in real life, but it's still pretty cool to be able to play that and how far modern technology has gotten us. So yeah, today's video was mainly about the Seroquel, but I thought I'd tell you a bit about what I've been doing lately. But yeah, the Seroquel is making me feel pretty good. And basically with the heart monitor, I had to write down everything I did pretty much for 2 days. It wasn't actually me writing it down, I'll admit it. It was my mom. She didn't mind doing it, but I'm sure it annoyed the hell out of her. And that's another topic. I need to get my own apartment. So I'm going to start saving up for that. Might get a roommate because I don't really like being alone. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I've talked about GTA, I've talked about Flight Simulator, I've talked about my Seroquel, talked about the heart monitor. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I'll show you what I got in Calgary when I was out there. I'm a fan of crystals, so I got this crystal right here. I forget what it's called. And let's see what else. I got this thing. Apparently this crystal, once again, I forget what it's called, but apparently it helps you feel safe and protected when you hold it. And in Calgary, I spent 120 Canadian dollars on a piece of moldavite, which I accidentally left in my abandoned apartment in Calgary. So that kind of sucks. I've lost that piece of moldavite. Might have to buy another one, but I'm not going to spend $100 on it. That's ridiculous. Well, they are worth $100. Like if you get a good piece, and that piece was worth $100. Moldavite's a very expensive crystal, but I'll probably buy a smaller one just because I can't really afford to spend hundreds of dollars on crystals. But yeah, I'm certain I really do like crystals because they do help you with certain things. Like they have crystals for depression, they have crystals for manifesting, they have crystals for making you positive, helping you sleep, helping you detox from alcohol or drugs. And I really like crystals for that reason. If you don't believe me, you can look it up, whatever. I used to think it was BS too when I was younger. I thought that it was just weird, but I realize now that basically every drop of water has minerals in it, and those minerals are pretty much crystallized, and our body is 80% water, therefore we can interact with crystals, and that's how it works. So there's crystals for everything, there's loads. And in Calgary, I would go probably once a week. I would go to the crystal shop and buy small little pieces. Like this piece was probably only like $3, but if I bought a piece of moldavite that was this big, if I bought a piece of moldavite that was that big, it would cost probably $1,000, but this was only $2, and this was probably like $1, maybe $2, $3. But yeah, moldavite is basically the most expensive crystal on the market, and it's not really a crystal either, it's a tektite. But basically moldavite helps you manifest. I was staying at my sister's in Calgary before I got my apartment, and basically what happened is I was searching for an apartment while I was at my sister's house in Calgary, Alberta, and I bought the moldavite in Banff, Alberta. That's where the big mountains are, and it's a very big tourist attraction in Canada. But I bought the piece of moldavite there, and within days, the landlord chose me to move into the apartment. And I moved in, and I spent about a month there, maybe, yeah, just over a month. And then I abandoned the apartment and flew back across Canada to the eastern part of Canada, and I'm back in Ontario. I feel guilty sometimes thinking that I abandoned the apartment when he chose me, but the thing is the smoke, the air quality there was very, very bad, and the smoke was coming in from forest fires, and I have asthma, so I could barely breathe when I was out there. So the plan was to visit home, which is Ontario. The plan was to fly back with my sister on August 10th, I think. The plan was to fly back on August 10th to where I am now and stay here for a week, then fly back to Alberta, Calgary, Alberta. And I told my sister, like, you need to change the flight plans because I need to get home earlier. I can't breathe. Like, I need to fly back home here. And she lent me the money, booked the ticket for me to come home sooner. And I spent I was like a week away from flying home, and I spent the week like hoping and praying that I made it home and all that. And it was a very tough time, but I enjoyed my experience out there. I was independent for the most part, and it felt pretty good to have my own place. And now I've kind of downgraded. I'm back at my mom's, so I'm hoping to find my own place here soon, and hopefully it all works out. But yeah, I had a great experience in Calgary, and I'm hoping to have more experiences like that. Just I don't really want to breathe in forest fire smoke. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I've talked about the Seroquel, the heart monitor, my gaming, flight simulator, crystals, manifesting, my time in Calgary, and I plan on making more videos soon, so maybe there's something else I can talk about. Let me think here. That's one thing that I've been doing, or that I was doing before I went to Calgary. I was obsessing about books because I was worried that I was going to end up in a mental hospital, so I kind of accepted ending up in a mental hospital. This was like in May, I think. I was like accepting, okay, I might end up back in a mental hospital. It's not that I'm hearing loads of voices, it's that my anxiety's through the roof, and I might go there to feel comfortable. So what I was doing for a while, this was before I flew to Calgary, but I had my ticket booked for Calgary, and I debated canceling that ticket because I was worried that I was going to end up in the mental hospital. So I started obsessing over books, and I would start buying books. And the reason I was buying books is because the one thing you can do in the hospital, no matter what, is read books. So I accepted my worst fear, and because of that, the worst fear didn't happen. So always remember that if you accept your worst fear, the worst fear does not happen. Most of the time anyway, because I don't know, that's how I feel about situations. Like if you go into a mental hospital saying, I want to be here, they always kick you out. But if you go into a mental hospital saying, let me out, they keep you in longer. It's like the law of attraction or something weird, I don't know. Some people might say I'm delusional for thinking that. I really don't know, but I do notice patterns in life. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I've talked about a lot of things. Not everything related to schizophrenia, but I thought I would share a bit about my life and my journey the past few months. So yeah, my name's Gabriel, and I have what they call schizophrenia. If you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe for more. If you want to hear about anything else, you can email me at Gabriel W.F. Niemeyer. That's Gabriel W.F.N.E.M. as in Mary, N as in Nathan. So N.E.M. YIER at outlook.com. Or you can leave a comment in the comment section. The reason why I gave my email is because YouTube sometimes deletes my subscribers' comments for no reason at all. It marks it as spam when it's not spam. It flags it. And it's kind of been annoying me because I try to respond to my subscribers, then the comment disappears when I go to click reply. So, yeah, if you have any issues, just email me and I will get back to you. So, my name's Gabriel. I have what they call schizophrenia, and I'll see you in another video. Have a good day.